In my dark places, the brightest smile in a sea of faces. Oh, you watched me, you calmed me down just when I thought I'd drown. You lit a flame inside, I don't know how, but they cannot turn the light out on me now. You put a song in my dark silence. You moved my feet when I could not dance, and you caught me just when I fell. You stilled my hell of storms. You colored all my grays, I don't know how, and they cannot turn the light out on me now. Burn on till all the universe is shining in your light. Burn on, burn on, burn on. You like the light in my dark places, the brightest smile in a sea of faces, and you watched me. You calmed me down just when I thought that I drowned. You lit a flame inside, I don't know how, but they cannot turn the light out on me now. Burn on, burn on, oh lovely light, burn on, burn on. There goes the night, burn on till all the
But the real mystery is how, 50 years later, I am still performing when so many others, some of them truly great musicians, fell by the wayside. I can only conclude that I was lucky enough to have been born with that indefinable, what do they call it, X factor. Alternatively, that someone, somewhere, had a purpose for me. It hasn't always been easy being a Christian with my profile. About 15 years ago, some newspaper ran a poll to find out who was the most famous Christian. To my embarrassment, I came number 1. I beat Mother Teresa, the Pope. I think the Pope was number 3. I quipped, well, of course, the Pope hasn't had a record in the charts for years. I can joke about it, but the truth is, it's been a difficult mantle to wear, and it is certainly not what I intended when I lay on that bed in Finchley all those years ago and invited Jesus into my life. But I have come to believe that God chooses people to fulfill different functions, and for whatever reason, He chose me to do what I do. I like being Cliff Richard, and I like the thought that I have been able to give something back. I still have to pinch myself to make sure it's all true, that this really did happen to me. But if I were to die tomorrow, I don't think I would leave this world regretting much. I know I would go feeling grateful for all the love, the friendships, and the opportunities that have come my way. The Bible says, be in the world, but not of it. So the same goes for Britain. I am a Briton, and when I come home, I like being here, but I've always refused to follow the crowd. I know that I would die happy, knowing that I had not followed the herd. I had not compromised my principles, that I'd lived my life my way. But if I die before I'm 100 and don't get that final game of tennis, I shall be having words above.
Father's death even played a part in what, to me, has been the biggest thing that happened. Suddenly finding a spirituality gave my whole life reason, really. And even to this day, my faith is intact. It's changed. I'm no longer a judgemental as I was. I certainly can't do it anymore. I can't judge people. I just accept them as they are and say, look, we have different feelings, different thoughts. Good luck to you.
My fans have followed me not just through my music, but through my lifestyle. They seem to enjoy participating in the many different things in which I'm involved. They once bought an incubator for premature babies, and all I had to do was sign a photograph. They raffled it with a few other things, raising thousands of pounds, and we now have the Cliff Richard Beating House Incubator in Birmingham, the children's hospital there. It's really thrilling for me that they've done so many things like that. I'm an enigma, and I'm loving it.